premises, right? Okay, but you cannot tell me where to go because it's a civil matter. Okay, trespassing is a civil matter, so you can't do nothing. I can sit right back on that bench now, and you cannot do nothing because it's a civil matter. It's civil.
By the staff.
They've asked me to leave.
Yeah, they have, and that's why we
No,
called.
the fact is they were being aggressive towards.
Okay then, so I'm not gonna interrupt this video. I'm just gonna let it all play out all the way through. I'm gonna give people a little bit of advice now. If you're going out and drinking, don't get in an argument with the police because your brain's not gonna work the same, your mouth's not gonna work the same, and you're just gonna make yourself look silly. Now, some of the things this person was saying is right, and a lot of it, he just sounded, you can tell he was pissed, which the police in this instance did push the limits a little bit, but they did have all rights to arrest him on being drunk and disorderly, but then they'd have to prove he's disorderly. The reason it was there was absolutely nonsense, like it said, because he wouldn't move from a bench outside of the pub. And he is right, it is a civil matter, and the police don't get involved in civil matters for trespass unless if it is aggravated trespass. But then they'd have to prove the aggravation side of it. So, let's just get into this video and let it play all the way through, and I'll have my opinion at the end.
I agree that you're wasting your time on me right now, and you didn't.
We don't need to have this conversation anymore.
So you didn't declare that you were recording me, did you?
We're not having this argument again.
Well, you already know.
You're gonna leave, so please leave.
I'm gonna leave, but you already know that you didn't declare that you were recording me, don't you?
If that's your opinion, that's your opinion.
It's not an opinion, it's facts. I've got it. Do you want me to be in the Do you want me to be in the recording?
No, we don't need to make a complaint.
Why? Because I can already send it off to West Yorkshire Police. It's all right.
It's on ours as well. By all means, send
Yeah,
it.
but it wasn't on yours because initially, when you press the button, you could have said that prior, but you didn't. You already pressed the button, so you didn't tell me you was recording.
Take your stuff and please leave.
So you could say anything, couldn't you? The fact is I've got a voice recording of it, so I'm sorry, my love, but
If you want to make a complaint,
so what's your number again, please?
you've already got it on your video.
Just a minute. So
Got it on your video.
5214. What's yours, love? Call number.
6435.
Let me have a look. Call number.
I'm not allowed to lie, am I? 6435. I'm not going to lie.
6435.
To you, it's something
Yeah, well, a lot of police have in the past.
I don't do. Right, well, that's not me.
Yeah.
So,
I deal with police a lot because I do auditing. I'm an auditor.
okay.
Yeah. Do it for YouTube. I get money out of it. Yeah.
I get money out of doing my job as well. So.
Yeah, but what you do? But you should be honest to people. You shouldn't just press that button and say, oh yeah. You know, that you already know you're recording. You
I've
should,
had a conversation about you moving on.
yeah. I'm moving on. Officer, I've jumped off of the seat.
Alright, cool.
You're now sat on the police car, like,
Yeah, I was waiting for you to leave.
where do you want me to go?
Anywhere but here.
You want me to just lie in the middle of the road?
I'm not saying you will be getting arrested.
Funny. No. Do you know what it is, right? You should be honest with people. A member of the public, you were serving the public, yeah? Okay, you have a right, yeah, and there is a law, yeah, okay, well, an act, yeah, as we say, because there's no such thing as law anymore, you know, there's an act, yeah, everyone goes by act, yeah, and you know what it is, right, you are legally obliged to inform me that you are recording, which you didn't.
Okay.
As well, you know, hence why you're just fobbing me off, because you know that I could formally make a complaint because I've all got it on I've all got it recorded. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're Michael Egerton.
You know I'm Michael Eggert, but do you know how much I have with solicitors? and how many times
Don't really know.
I
Listen,
have
listen,
made
listen, mate, I don't need to concern myself with that
civil
information.
complaint,
Okay,
and
that's
I've got
fine.
money out of the police.
That's fine.
How much money I have got is unreal now,
Right, okay.
because of unlawful fucking searches, unlawful arrests. It's unreal, yeah. And you lot have made a massive mistake.
Right, okay.
You've come here. I am legally. I am on a public footpath. Yeah. I was sat on a bench outside a pub.
Yeah.
Tell me
And they've
where
asked you to move on
that
that
part of there, fair enough, maybe their premises,
Yeah.
right? Okay, but you cannot tell me where to go because it's a civil matter. Okay, trespassing is a civil matter, so you can't do nothing. I can sit right back on that bench now,
Listen,
and you cannot do nothing because it's a civil matter.
you
It's
can
civil.
leave by the staff.
They've asked me to leave.
Yeah, they have. And that's why we
No,
called.
the fact is they were being aggressive towards me. That's why I didn't leave.
There wasn't.
Yes, there was.
Well,
You didn't see that part of it, did you? You didn't see that part of it. So you don't know, do you? It's civil. Do you want to?
it's not civil.
Do you want a rich court?
The way that you're
I just want
shouting and screaming.
it's all to be a very easy process. I'm just asking you to walk.
It's civil.
But it's not though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I've got two offences here that are potentially a consideration. I've got one that's drunk and disorderly because, you know, you're obviously having something to
I'm not drunk and disorderly though. I'm perfectly speaking, perfectly fine. I'm perfectly able to speak to you like a normal human being. So I'm not drunk and disorderly.
So then why?
I'm not shouting, I'm not screaming, and I'm not causing alarm and distress. I'm not causing no alarm and
Why are
distress.
you ignoring my...
You're the
what I'm asking?
you cannot have feelings because the fact is you're a police officer. I'm not causing no alarm and distress to anyone else around here. Yeah? Okay, you're a police officer.
Well,
So you cannot tell me that. Yeah?
Tell you to do what, sorry?
Tell me that I'm causing fucking
I can't do that. No, but if someone else tells me that, then of course I couldn't go
yeah,
there.
which no one else has because I
Why have we
haven't.
called in the first place?
Because the guy inside doesn't like the fact that I'm sat here drinking.
Yeah.
That is it.
and staff inside, you said that people inside do not feel comfortable staying out here while you're here.
No, they're not. Because I've been speaking to many people and I've been chilling.
Well, that's what staff have
I've
said.
even got a few phone numbers off a few girls that actually liked
Okay,
me.
that's fine, but you
So
have to move
that's
on.
really weird, isn't it? Move on for what? For what?
If you just
For
walk
what
somewhere
reason?
else, because ultimately this is their property. They are saying that your presence. Listen,
Fair enough,
my
it's their property.
They're
Fair
saying
enough,
your
I understand
presence
that.
is causing distress to other bar users. That's what they're saying at the minute in time. Okay, so I'm asking you politely, please,
Do-
will you move away from
You
the
can
pub?
ask me politely, but do you know what it is? I ain't causing no problems.
But they've said you have.
Yeah, and that's their word against mine at the end of the day.
Trying to do this in a way
You
where
know,
where
you
I
could
have to get arrested,
look
to
into.
be quite honest with you.
I ain't gonna get arrested because you have to take it to court.
Let's take it to court, take it to the police
No,
station.
because
Take it
it's
to the police
so,
station.
no, because a breach of obviously a trespass is different. You have to take it to a court.
It costs the public order offence. Because
I'm not causing public order.
Your presence, other customers are saying that your presence mere alone is causing them distress. That's
So which customer you go to and tell me which customer? Because do you know what it is? There was only one person, and that's a bar owner,
Alright, well, there you
and
go.
I know that for fact.
There you go then.
And to tell you why, because he doesn't like the fact that I'm drinking outside, because I don't want to buy drinks inside because he rips people off.
So come on.
So I ain't gonna get arrested for that. There's no reason for it.
Saying that you're causing them
If I got arrested, not because I ain't causing him stress, am I? I'm sat
It's
here.
an allegation at this minute in time.
It's an allegation.
I'm trying not to do that. To be honest, I'm trying not to.
Well, you're trying to do something that would have to go through the courts anyway.
Not at this stage.
Not at this stage.
Why? What stage are we at then?
Because if
Tell
we
me that.
arrest you, then you'll go down to the police station, and then it'll be
And what am I going to get arrested for?
well, public order offence if you
Public order, right?
Yeah.
Tell me why I've got a public order. I'm not drunk.
Because your presence is causing other bar users distress.
I'm not drunk,
Yes, you are.
and it's not a public order neither.
You don't need to be.
Tell me what section. Tell me what section you would arrest me
I'm
on.
not playing this game with you. I'm not.
Tell
I'm
me.
not playing this game.
Come
with
on.
you, because you're just being daft now.
No, I'm not. Tell me what section.
You're being difficult. and
Just
there's
tell
no
me
need to
what
be like
section. Tell me what section.
this. There's no need to be like this. So it's
There isn't. Just tell me what section. Go on. Unless you can get back in your car, drive off, enjoy yourself.
Well, we can't.
I'd love to, but I
because
can't.
we've
So
been asked
move
to
on.
do,
It's simple as that.
Do you know what it is? Right? I ain't causing no public disorder. I've been sat here peaceful. Okay? No one's has an issue. Apart from the guy that owns the pub.
There you go. Then it's his issue, isn't it?
No, but it's his issue.
Exactly. So it's his
One
issue. We're here
person.
at his request.
No,
You're doing that.
but I haven't committed a crime. That is the problem.
That's your opinion, but someone else can have a different
No,
opinion.
it's not about an opinion. Right? Oh, all right. So tell me what act it would be if I was I sat here and I was having a drink. Tell me what act. Because I can leave if you want me to leave. I will
We
leave.
have asked you to leave, though, haven't we?
Right, I'll leave it.
That's fine.
Do you know what it is? I can't be out arguing with you anymore. I really can't.
Well,
And at the end of the day, he only doesn't like it because of the fact I'm drinking my own drink outside. That's all it is.
Well, you're still on his property, aren't you?
Listen.
So if he asks you
Listen.
to leave,
Here, give us a bit. So, good night. See you in a bit. I'm off. Goodbye. Oh. Right, so there you go. That is West Yorkshire Police now. So that is where we are. To be honest,
Okay, so like I said, they could have got him for drunkenness in a public place, and that is covered under the Criminal Justice Act of 1967, Section 91, which states any person who in any public place is guilty whilst drunk of drunken behaviour shall be guilty of a summary offence of conviction to a fine not exceeding level 3. Level 3, I believe, is like £1,000. And it goes on. But again, they would have to prove that his behaviour was disorderly behaviour. Now, it was only being disorderly when the police had turned up because they aggravated the situation. Now, being public order or whatever she said would be a breach of the peace, but that peace was only broke because of the coppers being there. So again, they've aggravated that situation. And the breach of the peace is not an arrestable offence. They can just move you on, or they can arrest you until the breach is over, which is normally moving you on to somewhere else. That's why they normally arrest you for drunk and disorderly. In this instance, they didn't do nothing. He backed down and he left. Now, trespass. Trespass, it's aggravated trespass, what you get done for. An aggravated trespass, you have to be disturbing the business or some sort like that, or stopping them from doing their lawful activities, which he was not. He was just sat on the bench outside. They have no right to demand him to move from a public place, and they have no right getting involved in a civil matter, as trespass in itself is a civil matter. Aggravated trespass is a criminal matter, and aggravated trespass is covered under the Criminal Justice and Public Orders Act of 1994. We've covered this one quite a lot, Section 64. And like I said, must disrupt the activity of that person, obstruct the activity, or stop them from doing business, or break a law on their business. Now, you could say that the pub is breaking the law anyways, because there's an old law which I believe is actually covered under this same Criminal Justice Act. No, it's not. It's Section 12 of the Licensing Act of 1872 and Section 58. No, yes, Section 12 of the Licensing Act, which makes it an offence to sell alcohol to a drunken person. So you could say that the pub is committing an offence as well. Or he is, because, well, Section 12 of the Licensing Act of 1872 states any person found drunk in any highway or other public place, whether a building or not, or on a licensed premises, shall be liable to penalty not exceeding level 1. Which I think level 1 is about 100 quid. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. But that's something else he could get charged with. Now, it is a silly offence because it's old as out, and it makes it an offence to be drunk, just drunk, in a public place. So, you don't really see this act being used that often, but he could have been charged with that as well. So, if you're gonna be getting pissed today, which is New Year's Eve, well, you won't see this until, I don't know, I think it's the 5th or the 6th. But if you got pissed on New Year's Eve, just be mindful, because your brain doesn't work the same. Now, what I want to do is thank all my members for being a member. Go down, click the join button, become a member, join the tier system, get a priority replies, and your name on the side, just like they have for the past 5 minutes. But let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm. I'll catch you on the next one.